Podge here at Board Game Geek with Isaac Childress showing us this amazing expansion for Gloomhaven coming out soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Forgotten Circles is coming out.
Yeah.
Around Essen. This is prototype components I have now, but I'm really excited about it. I just want to show off a little bit of the expansion. So this is the Diviner character.
Okay.
So the expansion is a small expansion. It's just one new character class and 20 or so new scenarios. Just a little sort of mini campaign that takes place after the events of the main campaign for Gloomhaven.
Great.
So the Diviner is a really cool character. She doesn't have a lot of damage capabilities, but she's got a lot of support abilities to manipulate the different decks. Like she can look through monster ability decks and sort of see what's coming up next before it actually happens, so you can plan ahead a lot better.
Nice.
Or manipulate their attack modifier decks, stuff like that. She also creates these rifts, which are these tokens here. This is also just a prototype, but
prototype. Still pretty.
Yeah, well, the artwork is final, just not
Components.
Anyway, so these rifts she sort of puts out on the board, and then on the round that she plays them, so you'll see like a card like this. I don't know if I should.
Nope. Yeah, right here.
Okay, sorry.
You're good.
On the round that she plays them, she'll put these rifts out, and then they will do something if a monster walks through them. And they're not like traps, so monsters will just walk through them normally. They won't try and avoid them. So that's pretty great. And then they'll just do different things, but they'll only do things on the round that you play this card. Then it'll go in your discard pile like normal. But the rift will stay on the board.
Oh.
So the more rift cards she plays, the more rifts get on the board, the more powerful they become, because now there are more spaces on the board that'll mess with the monsters if they move through.
Oh, that sounds great.
So she can do that. She can also teleport, which is a new type of movement.
Yeah.
But it's not actually technically a movement, which is cool because you can do it even when you're immobilized. And it can go through walls. You can do anything you want with it. It's just like you count like however many X's away you're going, and you just appear there. Through walls, you don't evaluate each space that you move through. Yeah, so it's a really nice way to move around if you can do it.
I would say so.
The Diviner is really cool. We've got a couple new monsters. There's going to be 4 new monster types in the game, and then 3 new bosses. The last of which is going to be really exciting. It's got its own like full deck of cards. It plays almost like another character. So it's going to be playing 2 cards each round, and it's going to do lots of crazy things. Yeah, it's really cool.
So the rifts will help with that.
Yeah, ideally.
Yes.
Yeah, if you can play smart. So these are a couple of monsters. So these are Valraths, which is a race in Gloomhaven, but you never fought them as enemies before. So we've got a tracker and a savage, and they're really powerful.
You should probably.
We're good? Okay. So that's a little sneak peek of the expansion.
Yes.
And then I also wanted to show off these player mats themselves, which is coming to Kickstarter at the end of the month through Quiver Gaming Gear is the one who's manufacturing these. And I'm really excited about them. I think they're really great. They look beautiful, and they really just help you organize all the various things that you've got to keep track of with your character. I don't think they increase the play size too much. I mean, maybe a little bit, but there's not a lot of superfluous room on this mat, so I think it keeps everything nice and tight. It's all right in front of you, and you can
organized. Yes.
Yeah, and it looks beautiful. And you don't need the dials to use this. So we've gone back to the trackers for these. I mean, you can use the dials if you want, but there's not space on the mat for them.
Got it.
So each mat will come with 2 of these tokens. And then you can just keep track of your health and experience with these.
Perfect.
And the mat is nice and sticky, in a good way, not like
it's nice.
sugar sticky, but like even if you bump the table, these aren't going to move around.
Yeah.
So you can
definitely a texture there. So.
Yeah, I think it's really high quality. So I'm really happy about it.
Well, thank you for coming on and showing us this expansion.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.